was a witch, and she wanted to make pumpkin pie. So she planted a pumpkin seed, and after a while, a sprout poked through. And then a pumpkin grew, and it grew, and it grew some more. Soon Halloween was just hours away. The witch thought about pumpkin pie, and she bent down to pull the pumpkin off the vine. Well, she pulled, and she tugged, and she pulled. First she pulled hard, and then she pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat.
Rats,
said the witch. Just then, along came a ghost.
Big pumpkin. It's big and it's mine and it's stuck on the vine and Halloween's just hours away,
said the witch, and she kicked that pumpkin.
I am bigger and stronger. Let me try.
Humph, said the witch.
Hump.
And she thought about pumpkin pie and stepped aside. So the ghost bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. And she pulled, and she tugged, and she pulled. First she pulled hard, and then she pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat.
Drat,
said the ghost. Just then, along came a vampire.
Big pumpkin.
Said the
It's
vampire.
big and it's mine and it's stuck on the vine and Halloween's just hours away,
said the witch, and she kicked that pumpkin.
I am bigger than both of you and stronger too. Let me try. Hump. Hump.
And they thought about pumpkin pie and stepped aside. So the vampire bent down to pull the pumpkin off the vine. And she pulled, and she tugged, and she pulled. First she pulled hard, and then she pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat. Just then along came a mummy.
Big pumpkin.
Which?
It's big and it's mine and it's stuck on the vine and Halloween's just hours away,
said the witch, and she kicked that pumpkin.
I am bigger and stronger than all of you. Let me try.
So the mummy bent down to pull the pumpkin off the vine, and she pulled, and she tugged, and she pulled. First she pulled hard, and then she pulled harder, and that pumpkin just sat.
Drat, 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 drat.
Just then along came a bat.
Bad hunting,
said the bat. Well, the witch didn't say a word. She just looked at the ghost and rolled her eyes, and the ghost looked at the vampire. The vampire looked at the mummy, and then they all looked at the bat and started to laugh. And the bat says, but I have an idea. And he whispers to everyone. And they all said,
Hump, hump, hump.
but they thought about pumpkin pie, and they bent down to pull the pumpkin off the vine. And they pulled, and they tugged, and they pulled. They pulled hard and harder, and snap! Oh, off the pumpkin came, flew through the air, and it landed right in front of the witch's house. And she shouts,
Hooray for the bat!
and she runs inside and makes pumpkin pie and has a party. Now they're all eating. Mmm, said the ghost.
That's more. Have some more. Couldn't eat another bite.
What do you
I'm
say?
party.
And what's the bat say?
Time to go.
And the witch yells,
Rat!
as she watched them all leave. And she went right out and planted another pumpkin seed. Yay!